Welcome back to my dark corner of this sick world.
I won't have this trash in my house.
We're looking at Dr. Jekyll's Dungeon of Death.
I won't watch.
That's wise. This one is irredeemably dreadful.
That is the most grotesque, the most obscene thing I've seen in my life.
Dr. Henry Jekyll is the great-grandson of Dr. Henry Jekyll.
You are a fiend, Jekyll. Just like your infamous great-grandfather, a fiend.
And is continuing his research into the inherent violence of man by kidnapping people, injecting them with a serum, and watching them fight. Whilst incessantly narrating.
In the continuous viewing of my experiments filmed here in the laboratory, it is interesting to note how the various subjects react under the influence of the serum.
He seems to have confined his kidnap victims to people with martial arts training.
Oh, incidentally, they're both trained in the Oriental martial arts.
At the end of the fight... Well, I think we all learnt something there.
Perhaps even contribute something to humanity.
I sort of doubt it. At the same time, there seems to be some problems in Jekyll's marriage.
My only real comfort is the sensual and enchanting Julia.
I bet she doesn't say similarly nice things about you.
So still you reject me.
I wonder why.
And now her father is coming.
It's always awkward meeting the in-laws. You're not good enough for my daughter. How are you going to support her? Why have you hung her from the wall?
I told him you were dead.
I guess that's one way to avoid the awkwardness.
I can't believe my daughter is dead.
Forgive me that emotional display. Naturally, Julia's father, Professor Atkinson, wants to see his poor daughter's body. But when Jekyll refuses, he's happy enough to talk about other things.
Some of the finest beef cattle I've ever laid eyes on.
And I thought this was going to be a sad trip.
Well, yes, I suppose there wouldn't be any harm in seeing your films.
Despite watching some of the Doctor's home movies...
Oh, God, this is awful. Revolting.
It takes Atkinson half the film to think that maybe something weird is going on.
I fear Jekyll has changed for the worse.
It was the death matches that first aroused my suspicion.
My God, there is madness in this house.
And on discovering that his daughter is still alive, his reaction is as lacking in genuine emotion as when he thought she was dead.
Julia, you're alive.
From a practical standpoint...
Jekyll, do you always keep your house so dark?
This film is shot in near total darkness, and despite a cunning excuse...
Please, my eyes are extremely sensitive to the sunlight.
It's hard to shake the feeling this is just to hide the settings.
Can you find your way in the dark?
The film never leaves Jekyll's home, and only 4 people speak in the entire movie, 2 of them only briefly.
Thank you, Doctor. I won't take up any more of your time.
Making this essentially a 90-minute duologue
At great length.
interspersed with fights and creepy scenes between Jekyll and his insane sister.
You know, you're just like Mother. That's why I hate you. You even make me want you like her.
Although Jekyll himself isn't exactly stable.
Ice!
Baby. The poor actress playing his sister, by the way, is required to do nothing but stand in the corner, gurning at whatever is going on.
The subjects, they're coming too.
I was wondering how this got made and found myself starting to equate writer, director, producer James Wood with Jekyll himself.
My genius might be flawed.
That level of arrogant self-belief in the face of everything going to shit.
All has gone wrong.
And stubborn refusal to call it a day and not inflict this monstrosity on the world.
Failure! But I will continue.
In the end, this is a movie in which the lead character has a love scene with a drugged woman suspended from the wall, while his lobotomized sister watches and touches herself.
Take me, Julia. Love me, Julia.
Why would you do this with her father in the house?
I need your help.
I have to think there was a better way to ask.
May you rot in hell, Henry Jekyll.
Thanks for watching. This has nothing to do with Robert Louis Stevenson's story. What other classic horror characters have been crowbarred into movies that have nothing to do with them? Let us know in the comments below.
I won. I won! I won!